improvements. This is like Microsoft, the jacket of Microsoft Office. If you ever bought Microsoft Office, it shows you all the features and functionality and a big list and what it has in this version of it. That's outbound marketing. Inbound marketing would be, gosh, so much is changing in the world of the former brand manager, and you're expected to do more with less. Your budget got cut, but you've got to bring in the same revenue as you did before. More docs are becoming what's called no-see docs. They won't see drug detailing reps. What are you going to do about that? Well, let me tell you, we have a solution for how you're going to be successful in your job in 2014. That would be more inbound marketing. And the best is if you have such a great package of materials that you can offer, is that people give their permission for you to market to them. It's so good they would buy it. They would pay. Our goal is that a former brand manager would pay, $500 just to have us give our material to them all in one slug. So it's about them in their buyer's journey and how they can be more successful and how this is going to help them in their job and how they're going to have fun with our products. So that's an example. And outbound marketing is about us and our products and our feature functionality, and we're interrupting you in the process of reading your magazine article to tell you about it. Whereas inbound marketing is about you and your buyer's journey and how you're going to be more successful in your job, and you're giving us permission. You like it so much that you sign up and you give us your email and say, yes, send me, this blog post was so good, send me your next one. So that's the difference between the two, and that requires a radical change in skills. And what happens also is that if you're generating all of this content about your buyers and their problems and how they're going to be more successful in their job, then they're going to be searching on these terms. You should have an idea of what words they use to describe their problems, what are the common terms they use. And they're going to be searching for these things. When they start thinking of, how do I cut costs, or how do I improve search targeting, sales targeting optimization, or what are the disadvantages of a concrete pool versus a fiberglass pool, or whatever market that they're in, they're going to be searching for these, and you want your content to be like the first, second, third, fourth, and fifth results in the Google search results for that. And then they'll turn to it, and then they will start to trust you and want to engage with you. And ultimately, when they're ready to buy, they'll want to talk to a sales rep. So that's an example of traditional outbound versus modern inbound marketing. And in our case, we actually have to spend part of our resources on one or part on the other, because our buyer's journey has partly changed, but not entirely changed. So you expect older buyers who are above the money line in companies, who are more temperamentally conservative in more traditional necktie industries, to have not made that change as much. But you expect younger buyers, I'll just give you an example. In the CTO suite, which we do not sell to in the Fortune 500, they have all switched over entirely to inbound marketing. They don't want to talk to sales reps, and they do searches all day long on what to educate themselves, to fill out a matrix that they're building about comparing one product to another. And if you don't have your pricing on your website for them, they're going to audition you without your knowledge, and then say no, and then pass, because you didn't have your pricing, and that made their job harder for them. And they're going to build out a matrix and decide on their own what they want to buy. That's the CTO suite. But we sell to the business unit manager and to the HR VP, and they are not like that as much. And so as they change their buyer's journey, we have to reflect that and adapt to that. We don't get to change. We don't get to stop. Say stop.